Well, hello there to everybody out there. I hope all is going well. I've got a very fun, unique video for you guys today. Long story short, this weekend, a friend tagged me in a post on Facebook where someone was trying to get rid of a bunch of darkroom equipment. Now, I've been looking for an enlarger for a while now, and it just worked out perfectly that I was able to go and pick that up from her, and she gave me a bunch of other darkroom supplies, and one of the golden gems that I was gifted with is this Watson bulk film loader. Now, when I opened it, I was genuinely surprised that it was even included in this box of things, and then I noticed this right here. EK64E6, and I thought to myself, there's no way that could stand for Ektachrome from 1964 and a reminder to develop it in E6. But I'll tell you guys what, I opened this thing up and the whole roll was probably still in there. I've already gone through these three and loaded these three. Since I don't have any generic plain canisters, I am reusing some older ones, which I want to show you how I do that today, as well as show you how this thing operates, because I had no idea. But lucky for me, as I was opening it, it was shut properly and I didn't expose the whole roll. So I want to walk you through how to use this Watson Model 100 35mm bulk film loader, because it really is a lot easier than you would think. Now, like I said, I don't have any generic film spools, so since I developed my own film, the last few rolls that I've developed, I've made sure to, rather than cut right on the edge exactly, I've left a little tail, and that's going to be very helpful when doing this situation. The downside to this is all of these rolls now say either Portra 800 or Pro Image 100, when in fact it is Ektachrome from 1964. So I have started labeling them to make sure that I don't mix these up, and I have started giving a few of them away. So the first thing you're gonna do when you're looking at this thing is right here, it's got an open and a closed. When this slides this way, it's open. When it slides this way, it's closed. We're gonna try and get into it, so we wanna make sure it's in the closed position, because inside here, you unscrew this and this pops up. That's where you put the bulk roll. So we wanna make sure to have that closed. Then all we're gonna have to do is right here on this side, you can see this lever. We're going to pull the lever up, and that's going to open this up. And we're just going to have this little film leader right here. Now, like I said, I have done at least 4 rolls already, and it's feeling significantly lighter. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it through a whole roll or maybe a few more rolls. We'll see. I hope I can make it through one whole roll just for this video's purpose, so I can show you everything that I've been doing. I'm sure there are better ways, but this is how I've figured it out thus far. So since I am using pre-existing canisters, I have to attach the film. I have to attach this film to the film that's already in the spool. So how I've been doing that is I've got 2 pieces of gaff tape here, and I'm going to line this up on the dots so the dots line up and the sides are flush around there. And I'm going to put this piece of tape right there. There we go. Now, I've found that it's best if you can get the top lid of the tape close to the entry point right there, because that is the only point that's going to cause any issues. Is if this is too thick, it's not going to be able to even get in there to start winding up the film. So then on the back side, same thing, a little less important though. I'm going to put that right there. So how this mechanism works is you've got little notches for the spool. The top part of this canister goes on this side. And what you're going to do is you're going to be able to pull this out so that it boop-a-doop-boop-boo falls right into there. And then push it back in. And then on this side we have a windy knob that is going to, as we see, we can start going a little bit just to make sure it gets in there, gets started. Yep, so all troubles are out of the way. The film has started to enter back into the canister. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this down because we want to shut the lid. We're gonna shut the lid and we're gonna put it all the way down and shut. This is now light tight. What we need to do is this knob has a little arrow that points to 0. Now we're gonna go all the way around from 0 to 0. And that will give us a little over 36 frames, but I'm okay with that because we may miss 1 or 2 at the beginning because we exposed a little bit, or at the end because we have to expose a little bit again. So what we're first gonna do is we're gonna open it. We have to take this hole, bing, this whole side rotates in the direction of open. And then Matt Day taught me that you need to keep your thumb right here just on this one. Not too much pressure, but just enough pressure that as you're spinning, the cartridge and canister are not like flipping around. So I'm just gonna keep it steady here, and then I'm going to slowly go through until we get back to 0. Now the reason that I'm going slowly is just to hopefully avoid scratching the film as it's going through. Some people have said that you can do this while it's closed, but that does increase the chance that you're going to scratch the film. All right, so that's 36. You could stop there, but like I said, the front of the roll and the end of the roll were exposed to light, so I'm just gonna keep going. 39, possibly 40 frames. So now that's hopefully around 36 frames inside the canister. What we want to do is we want to close this back up because we're going to be opening it. We're going to open, and we can see it perfectly made its way through. Now all I'm going to do is snip right there. Pull this out and we can retrieve the canister. Bam. Now all we have to do is relabel this so that we can remember that this is Ektachrome from 1964. Now the general rule of thumb with this is, with film, is that every 10 years past the expiration date, you add about a stop of light. So for this being 1964, 74, 84, 94, 04, 14 and a half, 5.5 stops. So Ektachrome is a 100 speed. You're gonna have to take away 5 or 6 stops when shooting it. One thing I do like to do just for kicks and giggles, so it's like normal film, is I do like to add that little tab on there. I'll show you, maybe right here. Yeah. That's that. It's pretty simple. All you're gonna do then is you're gonna close that down, close that up, and I'm gonna see how many more rolls I can get out of this. But I would like to give this roll away, so if you're interested in maybe shooting some expired Ektachrome, I have no idea how it's been stored over the last half a decade. It could be complete piss, or you could get some of the coolest results you've ever had. All I ask is that you comment down below. Let me know if you'd like to win this roll, and leave your Instagram handle in that comment so that I can contact you via Instagram, and I'm gonna be giving away this roll. So if you have any questions about this roll, go ahead and leave them down in the comments, and I will answer as many as I can, as well as if you have any questions regarding this Watson bulk loader, let me know. Hopefully this is a good enough video that if this is your first time ever using it, you can figure it out from here. I want to thank you guys for watching this video and following me on my film journey, and I look forward to talking to you again in the next video.